Well, hello there, YouTube. You didn't think I was going to let a nice sunny day go by without a test ride on something. But this one's kind of unique. This is the original Spyder. This is what started it all. This is the original 2008 Spyder. Back in those days, they were numbered. This is what's referred to as a Spyder GS. And it's the SM5, meaning manual transmission. I mean, she's got a clutch on it. It's the old school way. It's got no fly-by-wire. It's got actual cables going to the throttle body. I just did a service on it. It also got a bulletin that needs to be performed on it. I'm not quite sure where they've been taking it, but this bulletin should have been performed back in 2010, for Christ's sakes. Oh, now almost got took out by a Honda. But these are a very sporty riding position. The foot pegs are about where the passenger pegs are on my iron, and I really love it. The bars are low, you're kind of hunkered over. Like I mentioned before, it's not super sport riding position. It's just a general sport bike. If you were to ride like an FZ6 or something of that nature, that's about what this feels like. So Rob Ash was concerned about me driving through these same neighborhoods over and over, because I kind of take the same, well, it depends on what I need to check as to what route I take. If it's just a general after-service ride, oh, this guy must be tall. Them mirrors are kind of pointing in the air for me there. But anyway, I was telling him, I said, no, they don't mind. I go ripping through there in the summertime, which this may even happen today. They'll be out doing yard work and whatever, and they must be used to me coming through there all the time, because they got to where they wave at me now. She's got a nice little tank bag on there. That's kind of cool. Although that's not really where the tank is at. I'm sitting on the tank. But these are sporty and fun. That old dog's got to be old as hell. Because when I first came to the Vancouver store in 06, Kelly and I used to come sit at this park and have our lunch. That old dog was out there. He looked quite a bit younger than he does now. And these were, instead of the 100-horse twin, these are the 106-horse twins. Before BRP kind of detuned them a little bit. They go really well. I forget what they weigh. It's either, I don't remember what these originals weighed. It's either just under 800 or just over 800 pounds, so they got some. Oh yeah, she'll let that back tire go right away. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. I've been waiting to get something to test ride. I've been wanting to. So this last video I posted had technical difficulties, so I used my Google Nexus 7, the HD or 2013 model, however which way you know it by, but it's the last one they made with the high definition screen and more horsepower and yada yada yada. Anyway, I used that to upload the video, and I think it's for whatever reason, even though I made no settings change, it looks like it uploaded at 720p, so oh, Man, look at Mount Hood. So now I'm way down north here, or shit, sorry, south. There's a good shot of Mount Hood. If you guys follow my Instagram, I took a picture of this from the back of our store. Which one of these scoots up? I can never, oh, that's not it. But as usual, I'm sure the GoPro's not going to pick it up, but there's Mount Hood sitting there just as happy as she pleases right there. Whoa, whoa. Crazy old lady. I was pretty sure I could beat her, but it scared me nonetheless. And I caught myself doing something I don't like doing, is kind of short shifting and being in the wrong gear where you can't accelerate hard out of something. And this one, when I was riding that silver 2010, which was an SE5, which stands for electric shift, it's got the paddles. No, this one's just like riding a motorcycle in every way other than two wheels sitting up front. The clutching, shifting, one down, four up, the whole Marianne. But all those clutching and shifting RPM things, the only thing that comes into play on this is you still should shift around 4 and try to keep it above 3,500 RPMs, because that's when the evap system is functioning is over those RPMs, over 3,500. If you spend way too much time short shifting, don't do any freeway runs or anything like that, the evap canister can build up. Man, I really like the way these pegs are on this thing. This is so comfortable. This is, to me, a little weight on the bars, and to me that's just a perfect riding position. There's a FZ07 there. Yamaha. Just a quick little jaunt around my normal little route here. I thought you guys would think it's cool to take an original Spyder. This is the 422nd one of the original Spyders. Yeah, these things pull hard. They're fun. But, this isn't a pro caliber unit or anything like that. I can't go out and flog on it, though I'd really like to. Land her up in the lineup here, and well, maybe I won't. There's not really room out here, is there? Let's see if I can get it inside here somewhere. I forgot how fun these things are.
Oh, what?
How fun these things are.
Right.
The little old 106 horse. Wow. So there you are. So this one I was working on, this is the one I was looking at for Kelly. And this is the one he traded in on. That's going to be next project. I think he might have a bad tire or something. He's got a weird shimmy going on. Anyway, that's my next acquisition here. If I have enough time and figure out what's going on, I'll take that for a test ride too. Until then, we'll see ya. Bye. Hello there, YouTube. So I found me a donor. Looking at the wheels, spinning it on this 2014 Spyder ST-S, and looked like the right one looked a little funny. You just don't know. I mean, it could be just the shape of the tire sitting on the ground for the weekend, But I stole it off of another vehicle to see if if that would yeah, it's watch it, that thing's really sharp. And things are like razor blades. I just swap one wheel at a time, figure out which tire is. Of course, I could be wrong altogether too. That's what it felt like as a funky tire. Let's see if we can run into old Ben here. Just make it quick and take you out all at once. Hi, Miss Emily. See what I mean about that turn? You don't even see them coming around, they just appear. So this is somebody lost themselves a sweatshirt. The ST is a sport touring, which I think I beat this up a little bit in other vlogs, but it's like that. Well, that was a GS, which they later changed the name to RS. That 08 I was just riding. So what this is kind of an in-between. It's based on that GS and RS chassis, which is a sport. As you can see, the bars you're in a way more relaxed riding position, and it has floorboards that are kind of kicked back further than an RT, the Roadster Tour. So you're still kind of sporty, but in way more comfort. Kind of more, the upper fairing piece is bigger and has wind deflectors and stuff in there to deflect the wind. You go down the road and this thing, you're in a nice little pocket. They're very comfortable to ride. But I can't, there's a bend in the shield there, and I can't ride with the shield up because I see through that. And I got this, I'm sure it's a disorder of mine, but it kind of distorts the view and drives me nuts, absolutely nuts. I can't deal with it at all. So I'm not going to go through the neighborhood because I want to get up in the 40s and see what this thing does. I rode it Friday. I probably shouldn't admit this, but I'll go ahead and admit it anyway. So I done some, bombing around test riding things, and I thought, well, in between here, I'm just going to hook up the camera because I'd left the Wi-Fi on for like a couple hours or so, and I went, oh crap, I left the Wi-Fi on, so I hooked it up, got this really long USB cable. So just where my helmet's at, I hooked it up. Well, this guy shows up at the 11th hour there on Friday, and as soon as I see him, I recognize him. I go, oh, hey, I'm actually doing the used vehicle inspection on your trade-in. I didn't know what he bought. I just knew he traded it in. And he goes, so anyway, I grabbed my helmet. I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and record this. So I snagged my helmet, and I run out front, and I click the camera on, go for a little test ride, actually the same ride I'm going on right now. And I come back, and the damn the microphone adapter is just laying beside the camera. So kind of the same thing as the F3. Once I got up to speed, you couldn't hear what I was saying anymore. It'll pick up as long as you're at low speeds. It'll actually pick up your voice. But as soon as you get going, that skeleton case, it just breathes so well that the wind hits the microphones in the on the camera and just go, oh, look at this, I'm not even paying attention, it's gone. Well, almost. So what alright, let's just turn around right now. So I'm just going to put the other wheel on it and see see what that does. It's probably 90% gone. I know the camera won't pick this up, but if you look down at the fenders, you can see the fenders slightly shaking. But I can tell you, it's wholesale better than what it was. You wouldn't let go of the bars at 45 miles an hour. And really, that's really gone, but I feel just a touch of it. But it could be, I need to go somewhere where I can heat the tires up a little bit. It's probably actually gone. It's probably just feeling the bump from sitting on my rack all weekend long. But we'll swap the other one out. Just, hey, there's a pair of pliers laying in the road. I wonder if it's the same guy that lost his sweatshirt. Yeah, for all practical purposes, this thing's fixed. I'll just swap that one tire, but I do want to put the other, just flop the other wheel on there, just take it for a quick rip, just to see if that makes a change, and may put 2 tires on it. But that white one is a sales unit, so what I'll do is he's got 61 miles on it. I'll just leave the wheels on this one and replace the tires on the other one. Watch this! Vroom, vroom, vroom. Barely get to my rack now. I've been Spyderified here. They're everywhere. I know, it reminds me of the old days of the KTMs. They were gathering. Yeah, it's probably 90% gone, but I just replaced that wheel because it looked funnier than this one when I was rotating it. But I still get a little bit out of it. So I'm just going to put the other one on just to see if that makes it any better. Yeah. So I will chit chat with you guys later on. And that was Chris, by the way. He's our service manager, otherwise known as the dude in charge. So we'll see ya. Bye. This may seem redundant, and if it does seem too much that way, I may kick this out, but I went back and swapped the other wheel. Now we're out for another test ride, see if it 100% goes away. These are quite comfortable bikes. Like I say, it's a nice compromise if you don't want the big touring bike, yet you don't want that sporty riding position of the RS. These fit that bill perfectly. I prefer that sporty feeling myself, but everybody's got their own taste. There's a lot of people that like that cruiser style, bars up high, feet out forward. And I personally don't like that at all, but it's all personal preference. We like what we like. Oh yeah, she's 100% gone. Smooth as silk. She's all kinds of happy. Well, I'm about 10 minutes from leaving to go home. By the time I get home, there won't be time for a ride, so least say that I got out, and I even did a little bit of vlogging. Oh, that wasn't the right turnaround. But we're going to use it anyway. Okay, and that car's probably going, these damn people that come down my road and turn around. Well, once again, I want to thank you guys for tagging along on the test ride. My little wifey was sitting out here when I left. She was choking down a cancer stick. In fact, what is it? Still got 6 minutes. Perfect. Seeing as I have no place to put this thing, I'm just going to put it on my rack. I have to do an alignment on that RSS right there. Well, thanks y'all. We'll see you. This will conclude another day at Pro Caliber Motorsports Service Department. See you guys. Bye.